Now let's get to some quick hitters before I get to your tweets. Jayden Daniels, that's quick hitter number 1, takes us to Washington, D.C., where Daniels came up clutch for the Washington Commanders against the Philadelphia Eagles. The rookie quarterback snatched victory from the jaws of defeat late in the game with a 9-yard touchdown pass to Jamison Crowder. The Commanders won 36-33 despite turning the ball over 5 times. Jayden Daniels was the best player in football this weekend. He was absolutely sensational. But he got helped by Jalen Hurts catching a concussion, because the Philadelphia Eagles were initially up 21-7 before they got outscored 29-12 the rest of the way. I think if Jalen Hurts is in the lineup instead of Kenny Pickett, they move the ball better. They make things happen. And as a result, Jayden Daniels and the Washington Commanders would have been in a position to win this game. But give them credit where credit is due. Daniels is that dude. He can ball. But I think the Philadelphia Eagles would have been better if Jalen Hurts hadn't gotten hurt, and I don't think the Commanders would have won that game. We'll stay in the Beltway for a quick hitter number 2. On Saturday night, I was on hand to watch Steelers fall to the Baltimore Ravens 34-17 in Baltimore. By the way, I was a guest of Maryland Governor Wes Moore, who talked smack to me the entire damn game. I couldn't believe a governor talked like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at this video right here, man. The guy was torturing me. I mean, he was torturing me all Saturday afternoon. He was talking, Ravens gonna stomp y'all. We got this. And my goodness, this man was slapping high fives, kissing babies, doing all the things that a politician do. And in the midst of all of that, turning around to talk smack to me about what the Ravens are going to do to the Steelers. And then Russell Wilson and the Steelers, let him do it.
Hey, Maryland, look what we got in the bank. We got Stephen A in the bank. What's up? We got Stephen A. And listen, he knows this is Maryland, this is Baltimore, this is Raven Town right here, y'all. This is Raven Town right here. Let's see what they have to say. Y'all in some trouble. Now, I love Maryland. I love the governor. I love the job that he's doing. But that don't mean y'all are winning today. I just want to be clear about that. Y'all in a little bit of trouble right now. That's all I'm saying. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, they got some respect. Let's go Ravens. Let's go Ravens.
First of all, that's a dedicated politician right there. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it was about 5 degrees out there. That's how I felt. It's freezing. It's freezing. I ain't prepared for that kind of cold no more, right? I like warm temperatures. I like to feel warm and cozy and cuddly inside, all right? I ain't trying to be out there freezing. It was cold as hell. Let's get that out the way. He got on a baseball cap, you know, chilling. You understand? He was beefed up and over. He got on a baseball cap doing this thing. But I was very, very happy to spend time with the governor. He's a great guy. I think he's got a chance to be president in 2028. Look at the job that he's doing in Maryland. Look at the job Brandon Scott, the mayor of Baltimore, is doing in Baltimore, Maryland. I can't say enough about them brothers. I spent time with both of them Saturday. It was an absolute honor and pleasure to be with the both of them, even though the governor, he really talks a lot of stuff. He really, really, I mean, this brother talked a lot of stuff. Steelers got to get him. They got to get him back. That damn Russell Wilson fumbled at the 3-yard line. Oh, I was ticked off, okay? And they didn't have my man George Pickens out there. That was problematic as well, okay? All right? And Russell Wilson threw a pick 6. Let's not forget that. But in the end, the story was Lamar Jackson, who beat the Steelers, completing 15 to 23 passes, 3 touchdowns. And, of course, Derrick Henry, who ran all over Pittsburgh for 162 yards. It is what it is. Baltimore's going to win the AFC North because the Steelers have the Chiefs and the Bengals to close out the season. Baltimore has Houston and Cleveland. I mean, damn. And they got it good. They got it good. Let me get to my next one. Quick hitter number 3. This takes us to social media and Travis Hunter for a far more serious subject. The Heisman Trophy winner deactivated his Instagram account as online criticism continues about his relationship with his fiancée, Leanna Lene. One notable post came from former Dallas Cowboys wideout Dez Bryant in a since-deleted tweet. This is what Dez wrote, quote, "She talked all that shit about you, saying she was going to address the situation once, but kept talking about it. She loves the attention way more than you. She thinks she's an equal to you. I can tell you're a great dude, and I promise there's a woman out there who's going to make your life easy and respect you. From what I see, she has nothing to offer but a fucking headache," end quote. This is tricky. And it's going to be a little bit more than a quick hitter. Let me tell you why. Dez Bryant's heart is in the right place. Let's get that out the way. He's an older brother looking at a younger brother potentially in a dicey kind of situation. His future being bright, won every major award you can imagine, including the Heisman. Sky's the limit, future millions coming down the pike. And Dez, a former star football player for the Dallas Cowboys, is simply looking at the brother and saying, and doing what he can to help give him guidance. I'm not here to throw any shade on Dez Bryant. His heart was in the right place. But it doesn't mean that the situation doesn't require compassion. If I were Dez, or me talking to Dez, here is what I would have preferred he did. Called her out respectfully by saying, where's the love? Stop thinking about just you and look out for him. You're choosing to be in the public eye because you're on social media. This brother is in the public eye because he plays on the football field as one of the elite performers out there, and his career is about to take off. Look out for him. That's not to say that she did anything intentionally to go the other way. I don't believe that about Liana 1 second. And I don't want to hear anything about anything that she may have done years ago. She's a young lady. Come on, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't some seasoned grown woman who's experienced and living her life and, you know, manipulating things. And she's a young lady. Mistakes happen. So I'm not here to criticize her. Certainly not here to criticize Travis Hunter. I support Shedeur Sanders coming to the defense of his teammate, you know, and clapping back at everybody. This is Shedeur Sanders' tweet. All y'all athletes, entertainers, artists, etc. If y'all genuinely trying to holler at Trav, y'all know how to get in touch with him or someone around. At this point, y'all just posted for the algorithm trying to look cool. Shedeur Sanders is right. Travis Hunter plays for primetime Deion Sanders. There ain't an athlete or an entertainer in this country that don't know how to get in touch with primetime Deion Sanders. And you could get to Travis Hunter. You don't have to sit up there and blast him out on social media. He's a young man. Dez, me, everybody else included. When we were their age, what kind of mistakes did we make? What kind of mistakes were we prone to? Let's have some compassion when it comes to trying to look out. Our hearts are in the right place. Here's what I would tell you if you Travis Hunter and Liana Lene. I applaud the fact that you canceled your social media accounts because you're not built for it. See, Travis Hunter can take criticism about his play on the football field. What he can't take is the cynicism thrown in the direction of his lady who's taking a lot of heat. She clearly can't take it because she was on social media about to break down and cry. And he can't take what she's experiencing. So the fact that y'all closed down your social media account is a good thing. You know why? Because it will remind you that you never needed to be on it to that degree in the first place. Your personal life is your personal life. Football is one thing. Your personal life is another. And that applies to her too. You ain't got to have everybody know you. He knows you. You don't have to have everybody loving you. He loves you. You don't have to have everybody caring about you and your well-being. He does. And as long as y'all got each other and you keep your business to yourself, then people won't have much to say. And even if they did, it won't matter because they don't know. Because you didn't let them know. Please remember that. Pretty please. With sugar on top. One final quick hitter takes us to Alaska, where President-elect Donald Trump is expected to reverse a decision from President Obama to rename Denali, North America's tallest mountain. Trump says he'll restore the original name of Mount McKinley, named after the 25th president who was assassinated in 1901. Trump said, quote, they took his name off Mount McKinley. He was a great president, end quote. Former President Barack Obama renamed the mountain as Denali in 2015, siding with residents of Alaska after a decades-long naming battle. See, this is another thing that bothers me about Trump. Why bother with something like this? Why? So you really, really care about the naming of a mountain, Donald Trump? Really? Now, President McKinley, God rest his soul, like you pointed out, was assassinated. Reports said that he hadn't even visited Alaska. Why was he such a figure for Donald Trump? Because he was big on tariffs. And tariffs giving the U.S. economy an economic boom. Could that be the reason why? If it is Donald Trump, say so. As opposed to it looking like you're just interested in doing anything to reverse any decision that Barack Obama made. Barack Obama made that decision to rename that mountain because the citizens in Alaska wanted it that way. And he didn't see any harm in doing so because they know their history better than anybody, and that's what they preferred. If you're going to change it back, great president, tell us why. He was about tariffs, I'm about tariffs. Is that a reason to change the name of a mountain? I'm just asking. These are the kind of things I worry about with Donald Trump, because any little thing you're going at. For what? Save your swings for the things that really, really, really matter. That's my suggestion. That's what I'm concerned about.